What's up YouTube? My name is Eduardo and today I'll be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Chun Outfit 2. I bought her at Amazon for $80. I don't know why it's so much, but Street Fighter, not any Street Fighter in particular. Molding, movable, option parts, fights. Where's Chun? No, where's Ryu grabbing? Anyways, I don't know about that price though. $80 seems like a lot. I mean, this Goku cost me $65. So let's see what she's got to offer. I'm surprised Chun-Li is going to be my first SH Figuarts review. I was sure it was going to be a Dragon Ball character, but Chun-Li is good too. Alright, so first things first is let's get these measurements out of the way. And according to the ruler, she stands at just under 6 inches. It's looking like 5.5 inches probably. I wonder how much taller the Ryu is than her. Yep, she looks like 6-inch scale. Okay, so let's do those size comparisons now. Here's the Marvel Legends Spider-Man, the Figma Farah from Overwatch, the Jack-specific Mario from the Mario movie, Star Scream, my last review, the Marvel Legends She-Hulk, and She-Hulk. Alright, so after handling the figure for a while, I think she's great. I like the lighter shade of blue they went with instead of the dark blue that the original one had. Probably because that one was a Street Fighter V figure. Light blue makes it more like Marvel vs. Capcom, but that metallic finish makes it more like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Not sure why they went in that direction. But anyways, when you take her out of the box, she also comes with this cardboard background, so you can have her look like she's in a stage from Street Fighter V. So I guess that counts as an accessory. But let's take a look at the rest of them because she doesn't have as much as I would like. Okay, let's start with the faceplate. These are easily removable since all you gotta do is pull out her face. Other figures, they have like an extra hairpiece that you gotta remove before you can put in a new face, but for her, she just has the faces. Alright, so besides that default stern face, you also get a face with a nice smile, a really big happy face, and a really angry shouting face, good for those action shots. Swapping the hands is also pretty simple. You just gotta pull out her hand, and you should still be careful because it's a small peg there, but the manual thing doesn't say to heat up the hand, so you should be good if we just pull them out normally. And there's a satisfying snap whenever you switch these things out. Alright, so besides the closed fist hands, you also get these karate chop like hands, good if you want her to. You also get these flat open palm hands if you want her to fire off a Kikoken, effect not included. And finally you get these more relaxed hands, gotta have those. And that's it for the hands. So a pretty good selection, fit for most occasions. Unfortunately, you don't get double piece hands, so you can do the famous Richard Nixon pose. Or that other thing that Chun-Li does. Missed opportunity not including those hands to do her famous win poses. Anyways, she also comes with this cool effect part. Let me just butcher the name. Hyakuretsu Kyaku. And it's a pretty cool accessory. It comes with its own stand. And to attach it, you gotta pull it apart and insert her foot in it. The manual says it's specifically for her left leg, so be wary of that. Another thing is I would be careful when handling this thing because those points on it are pretty sharp and also really brittle. You could probably snap it in two with enough force. So be careful. And that's it for the accessories. Bummed that you don't get a Kikoken part, but another thing they forgot to left out was the stand. So if you want to do like a flying kick or the spinning bird kick, you're going to have to supply your own stand. So that sucks. Do SH Figuarts normally not come with a stand? Because I had to buy my own from Amazon. You'd think for that $80 price tag, they'd at least throw one of those things in. But that's enough negativity for the moment. Let's talk about something she's good at, and that's posability. She's really solid at this. Only single jointed elbows, but they move pretty well. They got a good range. Her wrist bracelets can spin, and she can move her wrist up and down. Her poofy shoulders do get in the way of her being able to lift her arm all the way to 90 degrees, but it's Chun-Li, what can you do about that? Very good range on her legs, she can do a full splits, and she can kick really high up. Her knee is only single jointed, but it has really good range and it looks good when it's bent, unlike other figures where they kind of mess up the knees. She's got 2 points of articulation in her torso, one in that upper part that you can see and another one that's hidden under the skirt, so she can bend forward and back pretty well. Okay, besides being able to do perfect splits, her back leg can also kick all the way back, so she can do the forward splits as well. And if you had a stand, then you can set her up to do the spinning bird kick. Also, even though she doesn't have a stand, she can stand up pretty well. She can even do the Kikoken pose and stand up without the need for a stand, so I thought that was surprising. That Chun-Li leg strength is keeping her up. So the posability is pretty good. She can almost do the Kami stretching pose, and she can even do this. But I couldn't get her in her Street Fighter V default pose without using a stand, and her flying kicks could use some work. She can't get it perfectly straight, like in Marvel vs. Capcom. So that's Chun-Li. She's a pretty good action figure, even if she doesn't have some of the things that I would want. I don't think she's worth $80, but she's a re-release of an older figure that if you try to buy that one, you'd spend hundreds of dollars on. So you can't knock people for wanting to buy her. If they re-released Sakura and Armika for $80, I would be upset at the price increase, but I would still buy them because I need them. So please re-release those figures because I can't afford those aftermarket prices. So if you want Chun-Li with a more anime appearance, I suggest you buy this one right now because on Amazon it's going for $75. And it's going to be a long time before we get another Chun-Li from these guys anyways. But if you just want a 1/12 scale Chun-Li, then there are other options. But as for this one, I'm probably going to give it a 3 out of 5? A high 3, but a 3?